It's hot, man.
You're hot. Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Christy, and today we are sharing the recipe of the week. And this recipe was voted on by you, our subscribers, who watched our grocery haul video, and you said you would like to see this recipe the most. So be sure to follow us, subscribe to our channel, and make sure that you get your vote in every week so that you get to help us choose the recipe of the week. So this particular recipe is actually one that was also a brand new recipe for us. We like to every month choose a couple of new recipes off Pinterest or Facebook, anywhere that we might see a recipe, and just give them a try and see how they turn out for us. So this one is brand new, and we will put the link in the description of the website where we got it. And we will also show you our opinions of the recipe at the end. All right, so first you are going to brown your ground beef, and you're going to put onions and garlic in it. We don't eat onions. That's just a taste preference. But if you do, then you would have onions and garlic in there. Then you would brown your meat. You would drain it like normal. And then you put it back, return it back to the skillet. You're going to add 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. We use a homemade mixture for our Italian seasoning. We don't buy Italian seasoning, so we will put that recipe in the description as well. We put 1 large jar of marinara sauce, but we couldn't actually find a large one, so we got 2 of the smaller ones. I think they were 24 ounces a piece at Aldi. And we poured that into it, the 2 24 ounces. So it must have been a large jar of 45 ounces. So we just take that and you mix it together. So when you have returned it, the pasta sauce and the 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, then you're going to cover it and simmer it for 10 minutes. While that is simmering, you're going to spray the inside of your slow cooker with some cooking spray. So at this point, you're going to start layering your sauce, raviolis, and cheese. And the only thing that I really felt like was a little of a downfall on this recipe is that it didn't tell you how many layers to go for or how much sauce or raviolis or cheese to use. So I was purely guessing, and you'll see at first I wasn't putting many raviolis on the layer, and then at the last then I put a whole bunch because I realized I was running out of sauce and cheese. So I wish there had been like something that said use a third or a fourth of the sauce, and you know something like that, because I didn't know how many layers I should have ended up with. But you'll see I just layer sauce, raviolis, cheese, and then sauce, ravioli, and cheese. And I kept doing that until I ran out of stuff. So it's probably that type A personality that I have that made me I wanted some actual numbers, like give me a percentage of sauce to put on each layer. But that's basically what you do. You just keep layering as you go. And I will say, we got the raviolis from the freezer section in Walmart. Everything was pretty good. I wish that we had tried the spinach and cheese raviolis, but we just got the regular cheese raviolis. And the only thing with the raviolis is we did feel like it might have had a little bit of a rubbery taste. Maybe not as good as a fresh ravioli would have tasted, but I don't know how complicated it would be to make fresh raviolis myself, since I don't really have the equipment to do that, or the know-how at this point. But maybe one day I'll learn how to do that for myself. As you can probably see at this point, I had started realizing that I didn't have enough sauce for all this. So yeah, like I said, I just think that it would have been good to have some broken down measurements for this recipe on how much to put in each layer. Basically, I didn't even know how many layers I should have had. So that's just totally me going, oh my, I don't know, maybe I put too much sauce in the bottom, or maybe I didn't. And it might have been good to have more sauce in the bottom just to keep it from burning, but I wasn't real sure. So next time I would probably, if it were me, I would probably figure out how many raviolis were in the container and then how many layers I wanted, which would probably be at least 3 layers, and divide it out so that I would know how many raviolis to have lower in the thing. Because as you see, I'm going to have just a few that I'm just trying to stuff around into the crevices because, you know, no raviolis left behind. So I kept going, thinking I'm going to figure out a way to fit these all in. But again, like I said, if I had to do it over again, I would have divided them up and then known how many to put on the bottom layers. Then one more layer of mozzarella, and I finished that up. Put the lid on, and you're supposed to cover it and cook it on low for 3 to 4 hours. It's not an all-day recipe, so I put it on low and around 2 or 3 p.m. and then had it cooking until around 6 p.m.
All right, so here it is. This is the Crock Pot Lasagna right there. We're going to give her a taste.
Because anytime we try something new, we do record our responses.
Initial reactions.
Yes. We did sprinkle some Parmesan cheese on it.
It's hot, man.
It's so hot.
You gonna cut that out?
I don't know.
You need it for a blooper? Not too bad.
I mean, you know, traditionally lasagna has like like ricotta or something in it. That's kind of missing, but I wouldn't say that I particularly love that anyway.
I don't miss the ricotta.
Yeah, so this is
good.
It's good. We'll give it a thumbs up.
Yep. So that's all for today for the Long Run with Joel and Christy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for other updates from us. Click one of those videos right there for more content, and I guess that'll do it for today. For the Long Run with Joel and Christy, I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And we'll see you next time.